What you doing, buddy, huh? You got a project today you gonna help me work on? Let's check it out. Come on, Henry. Come over here, check it out. So today, Henry and I, Henry, say hello to everybody, are gonna be working on this Craftsman string trimmer. It's leaking a little bit of gas out of the carburetor. Needs to be cleaned up. It just needs a little TLC. New plug. We'll see what's wrong with the carburetor. Might be a few things. Could just be dirty. We'll see once we get to the part. But I got my little sidekick here, little Henry boy. He's looking forward to getting dirty. Needs a bath anyway, so we'll see how it goes. Hope you guys enjoy the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Henry. Hey guys, new channel. We're just kind of getting things started, doing a lot of different projects. We've got anything from small engines to diesel engines, big tractors, small tractors, anything and everything. One thing, if you guys could like and subscribe, that would help us. And if there's anything you guys want to see, put it in the comments. We'll see if we can come up with it. I mean, there's a lot of different things we're going to be working on in the future. Anything from, like I said, small engines, this little guy here, small Craftsman string trimmer, to trucks, to tractors, snowmobiles, a little bit of everything. Old snowmobiles, new snowmobiles. So like and subscribe, and give us some ideas. Tell us what you want to see. Thanks. Alright, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to start by taking this wheel off. Looks like it's just a nut in the center there. That way I can get to the back side of that a little easier. Alright, with that off of there, now we can see the carburetor here, bowl. I think this is just like an air cleaner. We're going to go ahead and get that out of the way. Try to disconnect the pump hose. I believe that's for the fuel pump, or vacuum, and I believe this is the fuel line. Try to get that stuff out of the way before we start tearing into this. Take it off of here. Alright. That way we can leave all that linkage on there and not have to worry about that. Looks like in order to get to the back side of the carburetor, there's a bolt here, there's one on the back side. In order to get to that, I'm going to have to actually take these bolts out and take this intake pipe off. In order to get to that bolt, you're going to end up having to take the muffler off. So, a little more involved. so got the carburetor off. Definitely got a lot of cleaning up to do on the back side of that carburetor. Just a lot of dirt and dust and just some oil and stuff. Carburetor's pretty dirty, so I'm going to take that over to the wash cabinet and clean that up. Try to get it looking a little better before we start taking it apart. Alright, got the carburetor all cleaned up. So first thing we're going to do is pop this bowl off. Pretty cruddy. So that tells me that if I pop this pin out of here, pull that float, that there's probably going to be a bunch of crap down in the needle and seat area. So here's the needle. Looks like it's in pretty good shape. The tip's not all mashed over on it or anything. So maybe just some junk down in there that needs to be cleaned out. I'm going to pull a bunch of stuff right here as well. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get a flashlight so I can see down in there and see if there's anything else nasty in there, and then take this unit back to the tank and clean it. Alright guys, I'm going to be putting this carburetor back together after getting all cleaned up. So the bowl, there's still a little bit of pitting in there, but it looks much better than what it did. So there's your bowl. This is the float. Clean that up. This is your needle that drops down into the carburetor, into the seat area there. So I'm going to try to keep this on the float somewhat centered, and then try to get that to drop down in, and also get my pin put back in. And the bowl can go back on. And if you look at this bowl, there's a little spot right there. It's raised. There's a little spot on that float right there, and I believe that needs to set on there. That might have been the issue. I didn't pay attention to the way this bowl was when I took it apart, but that float might have just been falling all the way down and allowing it just to flood out. So I'm going to put that together just like that. Put the gasket back on the screw. Alright, that's all back together and ready to go back on. I am going to clean this unit up. There's a lot of garbage on here. You can see a bunch of stuff on there. So, and also over here. So I'm going to take a few minutes to clean that up and get it looking good, and then we'll get the carburetor put back on. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and put this carburetor back on. So we need to get this linkage back up to where it was. Next step is going to be popping this cover off. We'll get that fuel tank off there, get that flushed out. So take that cover off. Slide that up out of the way. Fuel tank should, I think, just slide right up off in there. Just like that. And now we're going to clean that up. Alright, gas tank's all cleaned up, so flushed out. I'm going to slip that back on. And then the hose can go back on. I am going to pick up a new filter. This filter is pretty dirty. But for testing purposes, I'm going to throw that back in just to get it to fire up. And that is all back together. The only thing we need to do is throw the fan cover back on the top up here, throw a little gas in it, and we're going to fire it up. Alright guys, we got it all filled up with gas. Check the oil in it, and we're going to see if she'll fire up, see if I can do this one-handed. Seems like we got it. So a little more cleaning. Probably gonna throw a new plug in it and just kind of clean up the front end of it a little bit. I think it's a belt drive, so I'm gonna be checking that belt and put new string on it. Should be good to go. Thanks for watching, guys.